is very easy or detailed explanation. 1. What is a force? A force is simply a push or a pull. Whenever you try to move something, stop something, or change something, you are using force. Easy daily examples. When you push a door, you apply force to open it. When you pull a bag, you use force to bring it towards you. When you kick a ball, your foot pushes the ball and it moves away. When you stretch a rubber band, you pull it and change its shape. This shows that almost everything we do in daily life involves force. 2. Effects of a force very important. We cannot see force itself, but we can see what it does. These are called the effects of force. 1. Force can move a still object. Imagine a football lying on the ground. It does not move by itself. When you kick it, it starts moving. This shows that force can make a stationary object move. 2. Force can make an object move faster. If a ball is already rolling slowly and you kick it again, it will move faster. This means force increases speed. 3. Force can slow down an object. When you ride a bicycle and press the brakes, the bicycle slows down. This happens because force is applied in the opposite direction. 4. Force can stop an object. If someone throws a ball towards you and you catch it, the ball stops moving. Your hands apply force to stop it. Punch. Force can change direction. If a ball is coming straight and you hit it from the side with a bat, it changes direction. This means force can turn objects. 3. Force can change shape. When you press a rubber ball or squeeze clay, its shape changes. This shows that force can change shape. Important idea. If any of these changes happen, it means a force is acting. 3. Push and pull activities. Forces are mainly of two types, push and pull. Examples explained. When you stretch a rubber band, you pull it towards both sides. When you pull a rope in a tug of war, you are using pulling force. When you kick a ball, your foot pushes it away. When you poke something, you push it slightly. When you drag a bag, you pull it towards you. 4. Can force exist without visible effect? Yes, force can be present even if nothing seems to happen. Example. When you push a wall, the wall does not move. But your muscles feel pressure. This means force is still being applied, even though there is no visible movement. 5. Size of a force. Forces can be small, weak, or large, strong. A small child pushing a toy applies weak force. An earthquake produces a very strong force. Measurement. Force is measured in Newton N. Tool. A spring balance of osmometer is used to measure force. Example. If you hold a small object of about x or gram, it produces about 1 Newton of force. 6. Springs and elastic bands. When you apply force to a spring or elastic band, it stretches. Explanation. If you pull gently, it stretches a little. If you pull harder, it stretches more. This means more force causes more stretching. 7. Direction of a force. Force always has two things. Size, which tells how strong the force is. Direction, which tells where the force is acting. Example. If you push a box forward, the force is in the forward direction. If you pull a bucket upward, the force is in the upward direction. 8. Multiple forces on one object. Sometimes many forces act on one object at the same time. Example, airplane. An airplane in the sky has four main forces. Lift pushes the plane upward. Weight pulls the plane downward. Thrust moves the plane forward. Drag air resistance pushes it backward. If the upward lift becomes zero, the plane cannot stay in the air and it falls down. 9. Types of forces. A. Magnetic force. Force produced by magnets. Properties. Acts at a distance no touching needed. Attracts magnetic materials. Magnetic materials. Iron, steel, nickel, cobalt. Non-magnetic. Plastic, wood, glass, aluminium. Example. If you bring a magnet near iron nails, they stick to it. Attraction or repulsion. Poles. Opposite poles attract each other. Same poles push each other away. B. Gravitational force, gravity. This is the force that pulls everything towards the earth. Examples. A ball falls down when dropped. When you jump, you come back down. Water always flows downward. Weight. Weight is the force of gravity acting on an object. Example. A 1 kilogram object has about 10 Newton weight on it. Mass vs weight. Mass is the amount of matter and stays the same everywhere. Weight depends on gravity and can change. On the moon, mass stays the same. Weight becomes less because gravity is weaker. See upthrust, buoyant force. This is the upward force applied by water. Examples. A stone feels lighter when inside water. Ships float on water. Explanation. Water pushes objects upward, which reduces their weight feeling. D. Air resistance, friction. This force opposes motion in air. Examples. A parachute slows down a falling person. A flat paper falls slowly while a crumpled paper falls faster. Reason. Flat paper has no surface area, so it faces no air resistance. Thus, friction, general concept. Friction is a force that opposes motion. Examples. Bicycle brakes stop the wheels. Shoes help you walk without slipping. 11. Air resistance in parachute. A parachute has a very large surface area. Because of this, it experiences strong air resistance. This slows down the person fallen and makes landing safe. 12. Forces on the moon. The moon has weak gravity, no air, effects, no air resistance. Objects fall faster because nothing slows them down. 13. Important concepts for exams. Force is a push or a pull. It is measured in Newton. It can move, stop, slow down, speed up, change direction, and change shape. Types include magnetic, gravitational, upthrust, and air resistance. Weight is a force. Larger surface area means no air resistance. 14. Daily life examples. Opening a door uses force. Carrying a bag uses force. Jumping shows gravity. Swimming uses upthrust. Parachute uses air resistance. Magnet picking pins shows magnetic force. Final revision summary. Force is a push or pull that can change motion and shape. It is measured in Newton. There are different types of forces like gravity, magnetism, upthrust, and friction. Air resistance slows objects, and upthrust pushes objects upward.